year is 2019, Kizmotek had a big interest in the crypto space, and he actually made a crypto calculator which would determine the profit that you would make for mining cryptocurrencies. Kizmotek had experience with coding even before making War Tycoon, and he was really well known in the crypto space. And with his coding experience, he decided to try making a Roblox game which would eventually become War Tycoon. So during the early stages of War Tycoon, the game was called Oil Warfare Tycoon. It was a pretty simple game, and it was released on the 22nd of April 2021. There were only two vehicles, Land Rover and a van. Since the map was pretty boring, Kizmo decided to make a second one. Anyways, check out these sneak peeks. Check out the old base. Kizmo experimented with NPCs, but they never got released, and I am glad they didn't. Anyways, this is when Kizmo started pumping out updates like crazy. We got the helicopter update, Stinger update, loadouts update, and new guns. We also got missile strikes, so now you can nuke and leave. Kizmotek also made another game called Holiday Minigames, but it later got cancelled, probably because it flopped. Anyways, check out these vehicles: the MRAV, Tactical JLTV, Speedy Humvee, Gurkha, Hawkeye and Humvee. Anyways, new map. Check out the new base. We got the Vietnam update, with the oil truck and new guns. And we also finally got boats. We got the RIB, Vietnam boat and Cirque. Missile strikes also got revamped. Check out this epic explosion. The HIMARS update got released, and Kizmo decided to make a TikTok video about it, and it ended up blowing up, which boosted the player base by a lot. And this is the end for Oil Warfare Tycoon, because in the AC 130 update the game's name changed to War Tycoon. New vehicle skins. We have Toxic Waste, Undead, Gold, Silver and Cosmic Cube. New helicopter models. Check out the new Hind and Little Bird. Oh yeah, we also got the Apache and a new DeLorean model. MRAV is now gone, the Boxer CRV has just replaced it, and it has identical armaments. The MRAV only had a driver-controlled machine gun, and the Boxer has an explosive and normal machine gun. We got the Panzer, so now we can counter those stinky helicopters. Eurocopter got released, and it is now the meta for air vehicles. We are finally getting tanks. We're getting the Sherman, T-72 and Leopard. Check out these sneak peeks. Anyways, we're getting two new tanks, the Abrams and Abrams X. The Abrams X was the most expensive Game Pass until the F-35 got released. Also, you were able to get game passes in the spin wheel for free if you were lucky. After tanks got released, Kizmo started working on a new map. The new map had an actual city, with skyscrapers, and it had a large ocean for naval battles, and it was bigger than the older map for planes, and it introduced more bases, Sierra and Romeo. War Tycoon has started to gain a lot of popularity during these times. The game would average around 10,000 players daily, and updates would make the player count go up to 20,000. The new map update gave us the Sea Ram, Lakota, jet ski and large oil rigs. We got another tank, the Mouse. It's tanky and has one of the easiest operations in game. We got the Bradley. This vehicle introduced the tow missiles that could be guided by you. Next we're getting one of the most requested updates in the game, planes. We're getting 3 planes, the Mustang, MiG-29, and F-14, and we're also getting a plane hangar and a runway to spawn planes, plus we're also getting a level up system, which will be used for new vehicles soon. We got the A-10, it destroys tanks and vehicles easily. The ADATS has been added, so now we get a counter to these stinky planes. New ships, we got the Femile, PG-02 and USS Douglas, pretty cool. We got a spin obtainable vehicle, the LAV-AD, and it's a 0.5% chance. We're getting 2 new jets, the F-4 Phantom and the F-35, which is 2,500 Robux. The JLTV and oil truck have gotten a redesign. JLTV gets a javelin and a cannon, and the oil truck is now a gun truck, and it has an anti-air cannon. We got our first big bomber, the B-29, it has a lot of bombs. We got the Harrier, it is the first plane that is obtained by leveling up and it has vertical takeoff and landing. Check out this sneak peek. New update, we got the T-14, daily rewards, new guns, and 2 new vehicles, the BTR-80 and VCAC Mephisto. This was a big update. We got the Patriot, so now you can be an annoying idiot. New trading update, we got skin crates and medals aren't useless anymore. We also got the F-16, so that's pretty cool I guess. We got the Osprey, so now you can ruin lives, and we got Eurofighter 2. Drones update, we got the Suicide Bomber drone and the Suicide Remote Controlled Car Bomber. Viper is here, and the supposed anti-tank missiles do nothing. New torpedo ship, this thing got forgotten after the update hype died. New spin obtainable vehicle, the Terminator, it has a 0.5% chance. During these times Kizmotek kept adding more and more powerful vehicles, and they made a lot of vehicles useless. An example of this is the KF-51, which made every tank useless since the operation was too easy and it was more powerful than any tank. Su-57 is here, and it's the best jet in the game, for now. New spin obtainable vehicle the Frogfoot, and it has a 0.5% chance. New map is out by the way. The new map has a bigger city, larger ocean and more details. Anyways, the F-22 is here, and it's now way more powerful than any other plane, and it has the easiest operation of course. We got a new game pass, the Zunwilk, and it's an absolute beast, and it's 2,500 Robux. Another new spin obtainable vehicle, the B-2, and people are not happy about that. New research base, some people didn't like this because of how overpowered it can be. The trading hub has gotten a new map, and it's really cool, not gonna lie. The Dark Star is here, it has stealth, 8 missiles and it's fast. The Mangusta is here, and it's hated by everyone. Limited vehicles have been introduced, and the Superhind has been released. People are not happy. The J-36 has been released, so now we can counter the stinky battleships. E-100 is here, and it's really tanky and cool. New battleship, the Independence, and it has a portable C-RAM. The Tusk has been released, as well as the Seahawk. It is extremely overpowered. The Weasels are here, and they're really epic. Hovercrafts are also here, and I like them a lot. The TOS-01 and Sherman Calliope are here, and they have a lot of missiles. Spin Revamp is here, so we can gamble more yes. AVH Reaper and C4 are here, I love C4 scan. Lombo has been released, and the EA-18 too, all limiteds. New map, it's pretty much a revamped version of the older one, and it's less laggy. Overlord is here, and it destroys everything in its path, but it got nerfed. New guns and BMD-4 plus a BTR-80 variant with missiles. And here we are, the Rafale update and operations revamp. Well, I think that the game is not doing well right now, due to the pay-to-win vehicles and the extreme power creep. I hope that Kizmo fixes these issues. Anyways, before the video ends, please help me reach 3,000 subs. This video took a lot of time, and join the Discord.